Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's affected by any nerves. You never know what kind of start you're going to get from a guy in his debut. But from the word we've heard, this guy pounds the strike zone. And if he does that, his stuff should take care of it.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Paul Campbell is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
6-10.
Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Marte. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
Digging in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Guerrero has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight.
Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Dickerson. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 35 now on the season. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
The first baseman, number 44.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 281 the average entering play. 31 homers and 73 driven in. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real. I want all the close ones.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Reed Vernon steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully you can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
The 1-1 home.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Just hung in there on that one. Got him swinging in the dirt. Romine has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Batting second,
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Hap is there, 2 gone. Digging in next to be Starling Marte, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit back up the middle. For the first, beats him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7.
Next up, Cole Roederer. He went deep in the contest last night. First offering on its way. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Popped up. Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Popped him up.
Aguilar.
Roederer over to his left. 1 down.
Batting 5th.
Digging in will be Corey Dickerson. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Vernon is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball. Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting 5th.
So now here is Garrett Cooper. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside. Dickerson, base runner at first with 1 out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Hap is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to hit, Jorge Alfaro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Hit hard to short, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Tyro Estrada digging in now. No balls and 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine.
The catcher, Austin Romine.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's it.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Birdie ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So here now is the pitcher, Reed Vernon. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here comes Marte. He can't get there as it falls in. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Dickerson, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, and that is 27 for him on the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now back left field, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Bryant playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. His second of the game, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder.
Next, it'll be Jock Peterson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he misses low with it. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the... Leading off the inning, it'll be Paul Campbell. And they could use a spark from him here.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time. I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 5.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Birdie, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
So 2 out, nobody on. That'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3 and 2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The center fielder, number 6.
He's set. Here it comes.
Marlins.
Starling Marte is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Splitter is right there, so he climbs back to 2 and 1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3 and 1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. Happ brings it in.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready with another 0-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2. Anderson at second. Marte at first. 2 out in the inning. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Marlins strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Ildemaro Vargas. In there, 0-1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Estrada will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now into the box, Cole Roederer. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Up next for the Cubs.
So the next to bat will be Austin Romine. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Birdie makes the catch for out number 3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Dickerson.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, right field.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that misses ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Cooper stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Next up is Jorge Alfaro. He collected a base hit his first time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Peterson has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1-2. John Curtis, a 6'5" right-hander, takes over.
Now pitching number 39, John Curtis.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ian Happ, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Fouled away. Five runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Again, another foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Now batter, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now batting, left field, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Middle of the night here in Miami. It's the Cubs 6 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Leading up for the Marlins,
First pitch
the
on its
shortstop,
way. Thairo Estrada is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Estrada, the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Magneuris Sierra is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Marlins,
So the batting order turns over now and set to go John Birdie. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, strike one.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Estrada leads off second with one gone in the inning. Back up the, oh no, that got him. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Dan Winkler is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Next to dig in, Brian Anderson. In his career against this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 6-1 game.
Now batting, center fielder.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0-2, here it comes. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney. Jordan Holloway takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Pitch on the way. Anthony Rizzo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Holloway stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a 20th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Marte. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. 32 now for the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Up next, Ildemaro Vargas. He flew out in his last debut. Out in front of it, strike one. One out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And there are two away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
High in the air out to center field. Marte on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Marlins 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Corey Dickerson. And this is taken outside for ball one. Dickerson, originally from Mississippi, he was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ is right there, one down.
Now batting.
Up next from Miami, Garrett Cooper. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. That's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. Peterson on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Catcher.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. Down the right field line. That's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Popped up. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Romine.
Austin.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Dan Winkler comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Now here it comes. Ian Happ is on deck. 3-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the 17th.
So now into the box is Ian Happ. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away.
And while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The third baseman.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Isan Diaz is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get.
Number 1, Isan Diaz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Diaz, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Birdie stands at first with 1 out. And it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
I got to count 2 and 3.
The 2-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
And it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Starling Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Right back to him on the mound.
Now batting, first baseman, Jesus.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Roederer calls for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll march on. Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
First delivery to him. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit down the line at first. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive it, another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Jock Peterson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Weekly hit towards first. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ildemaro Vargas is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Chopper foul. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The batter on 7th, second baseman, Cole Roederer.
Into the box now, Cole Roederer, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1. Vargas, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Richard Blyer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Hit on the ground to third. A tag for 1 on to first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2. Jordan Hicks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Marlins,
hit to short.
the left fielder, Corey.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter.
And now in the
right
box,
fielder,
Garrett Cooper. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Ready now is Jorge Alfaro. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach?
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. And now the Cubs pitcher, Jordan Hicks. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Cubs.
At the plate now is Ian Happ. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Count 21.
Line hard deep into left. And the catch is made there. 2 gone here in the 9th. So next to bat will be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now back, left field, Chris.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw won't get him.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Soft liner to the right side. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Marlins 3. So now to the plate, Thairo Estrada starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Peterson is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. Jose Devers steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. In there at the knees, strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Skied into straightaway right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. 0-1 the count. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. Now at the plate is Brian Anderson. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Snap throw from the catcher. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Birdie leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dan Winkler wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Paul Campbell was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.